time you were telling me you were this bitch and you was another hoe. Whole time you had the wool over my eyes. But that's alright though. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool, shawty. Go and do your thing. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. That's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool, shawty. Go and do your thing. They said you was a hoe, and I never should've loved you. Cause you fuck with the ops, and you fucking niggas partner. Bitch, you tweaking, you a freak. And you can't tell me nothing different. You a hoe, you a fucking lame niggas on the low. For a roof, Chris, hey, you on gold. You were giving up the pussy and the throat. You good in every hole. And that's alright, it's okay. You ain't never loved a nigga, baby. You ain't never wanted a nigga, baby. No, I won't let you treat me how you did them other pussy niggas. I'm alright, I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool, shawty. Go and do your thing. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. That's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool, shawty. Go and do your thing.
This is a good verse. Let's get it here.
You an ass hoe, I should've left you. You an ass hoe, I should've fucked you. You an ass hoe, I should've loved you. Bitch, I looked at you different. I thought you were different. I said I was tripping. I knew that I wasn't. Your business is niggas. Don't kick it with bitches. You blame insecurity. I knew that I wasn't. Ain't even go digging. The facts were presented. Ain't nobody snitches. You told on yourself. Was out on a mission. You start for attention. Start calling your West bitch. You play with yourself. That's alright. It's okay.
Hey, good morning. We are here. We are turned up. We are in the building. We are excited to be here. We got another day to be better than we were on yesterday. We ain't do what we needed to do yesterday. Better be glad you got a merciful God. He gave you another chance to be better. So you better be thankful of the day that you got. You better be thankful for these 24 hours. Because you know how many people wish they had these 24 hours that you got? Do you know how many people wish they can just come outside and see the sun? Well, I got a couple folk up the road right now. I got a bunch of folk in that cemetery right now that wish they can be in our spot right now, that wish they could be watching the Ones Detective Agency, the best morning show in the world with your favorite host. They wish they can be doing that. And here we are. We woke up in a bad mood. Oh, my leg hurt. Oh, my back hurt. Oh, my head hurt. You woke up with the ungrateful spirit in your damn heart. And you wonder why God be skipping over you, missing your blessing, because you ain't thankful what he blessing you with anyway, already, every day. He don't have to come and go in his blessing bag and bless your country ass. He can clock you out right now. Right now. But you want to be so ungrateful. Ooh, you remember when your mama used to say, I work 40 hours and you ungrateful. That's how God feels. And then half the time, y'all don't even want to pray. Half the time, y'all only pray when shit go bad. Ooh, Uno ain't warm and fuzzy this morning, is he? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. I'm really tired of it. But I be seeing it up and down my damn timeline. Everybody complaining. I don't see nobody saying, thank you, God. Thank you for this. I appreciate what you gave me. Thank you for this small victory. He give you the small victory to see how grateful and thankful you're going to be, and you wonder why you don't never get the next blessing. Boy, I'm preaching this morning. Ooh, I can feel it in my spirit. I'm preaching this morning. Be prepared. Open your hands. Get all that junk out your hands so you can get these blessings that God's trying to give you. But when he bless you, say thank you. Your mama ain't raised you with no manners. When somebody do something for your life, you say thank you. You don't keep going like it supposed to just happen. He ain't your man that you neglect. Oh, he supposed to watch them. He supposed to take out the trash. He ain't supposed to do nothing. You supposed to put in the work. You supposed to say thank you. So start saying thank you, man. Straight up. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. I had to get that on my heart. I don't know why that hit me so hard. But yeah, say thank you, bro. God be up there like, damn. Oh, it was just you? Oh, you did that? Oh, okay, Uno. Okay, and yeah, I be talking to myself. Oh, you did that? Oh, I thought I was doing that the whole time. I thought I was the only one that was walking with you when you was crying them tears. I thought I was the only one on them podcasts when you ain't had number one person. I thought it was me. I thought I was the one that gave you this idea. But you did it you did it yourself, right? You did it yourself, right? Okay. That's how God be feeling. Well, I done had many apology prayers, Lord. I'm sorry. I was neglecting the blessings that you gave me. I'm sorry, Lord. I apologize. Talk to him just like that. Just like that. I just had to get that out, man. I love y'all, man. We here. We turned up. Markeith was on my mind all day yesterday. I'm not finna really lie. Markeith was on my mind all day yesterday because that boy was wrong as hell, but he was done wrong as hell. And when we left off, we was right in the middle of the interrogation where he was still being treated kind of, and we agreed that bro was being treated kind of crazy, right? So we're going to go ahead. We ain't going to play no games. We're going to go ahead and get into it. But before we get into it, y'all know what it is. This is the water cooler, man. I hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all filled with love in a good place, in a good space. Did y'all see the ESPYs last night? Boy, that comedian went out, but he was on Donald Trump ass, boy. He was on Epstein. He was on Deion Sanders. He was on everybody. He gave America the tongue lashing that it needed. No matter your party affiliation, I don't give a damn if you voted for Trump, Kamala, or you pencil Uno to one end. I don't care what party affiliation you are a part of. He roasted our butts last night because we needed it. Because right now, we are the clowns. We are the Barnum and Bailey circus of the world. People voted 77 million people. 77 million people voted for a liar, and now 77 million people are mad that they voted for a liar. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Let's go ahead and do this thing, man. We done hit the goddamn on water cooler. Y'all can feel that I'm filled with emotion and I'm filled with energy because I'm happy to be alive. I'm on about 2 hours and 47 minutes of sleep. But I'm just happy to be here. And another thing, I'm happy. I don't care. It's about 7 to 10 of y'all that regularly come over here and support your boy. Please do not think that I do not see. I appreciate you guys because the most important thing that we have in this world is time. And for you guys to get up at work, off days, balancing your kids, in between your content creating, and come spend time with Uno, bro, that means so much to me. That means so much to me, and I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. If I can help you in any way, I'll try my best. Yeah, if you need me to listen to you, I'll do that. If you just need me to be a friend, I'm good at being a friend. I can be a good friend. My boyfriend or husband, I was still working on that. Let's go ahead and get on to the roll call, man. Y'all done did too much already, man. I ain't even hit the water cooler thing because I was too hyped. That message was on my heart. But let's see who in the building. Let's see who came to work today.
Roll call. Hurry up, detectives. It's time to work.
Hey, let's see who in the building. It's the number one side P. Hey, side P. Hey, I gotta stop saying that, bro. I gotta stop saying that, boo. Cause folks be asking me, hey, bro. So who the girl, booby, bro? Hey, they really be thinking you my homegirl Jen. They used to be on my podcast because y'all got the same style glasses or whatever. They really be thinking they be on me. They be like, oh yeah, that's your girl. I be like, nah, that's my homegirl. I ain't never meet Shawty before. They were like, boy, put me down, boy, put me down. I be like, all right, man, tell her good, buddy. Hey, it's showtime. Where y'all at? I was rolling up a blunt. I ain't even finna lie to you. I was rolling up a blunt and, having a little personal conversation with God. Is it wrong that I be smoking and talking to God? I talk to him. Even in your wrongdoings, talk to the Lord. Put him in everything. That's what they said. So when I be rolling up that job, I be like, Lord, I don't know what's going on with me today, Lord. I'm just stressed out. For real. I don't even know how to pray right, y'all. I just be praying. I be talking to bro like he my like you know like he my partner like me and Derek. Hey, folks. Hey, big homie Jesus. Hey, y'all must they all want this duty. Ooh la la la. It's the way that we. That's my girl. Hey, look who in the building. Miss T, beautiful self. Hey, boo. Thank you for being here. Hey, hell, we already. Here she go. What I told you about that check, them checks in Manyan? Huh? 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 You gonna get your check now. Miss T, that's my girl. Modesty in the building. Hey, it's Friday, Junior. Y'all know what happened on Friday. So I hope y'all done got in touch with the conductor of the band, Modest Moments. I hope y'all following. I hope y'all subscribing. I hope y'all hit the notification bell because tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, the best show on a Friday. Ain't nothing else out there. I don't give a damn who doing the show. I don't care who doing the show. Bandcamp is where you need to be at. Period. The end. I don't care. If anybody get mad, boy, I'm down to fight. I want to fight now. Yeah, I told you I don't tussle no more, but I'll punch your ass out if anybody got a problem. That's how I'm feeling today. Hey, Modesty said, hey, Booby, what's up? We in the building. Hey, it's my boy, Big in the building, bro. Yeah, you know it's Friday, Junior here, man. You know it's Friday, Junior and this thing, man. Hey, it's really a mean song, but it's jamming. Yeah, it's a breakup song. It's a breakup song. It definitely is a breakup song. It's a breakup song with a good beat. Good morning, fam. Hey, bro, I can't wait till that hit, bro. Big, yo, for sure, bro. For sure. Big in the building. Speaking to y'all ladies. I got my boy Fly High in the building. Make sure y'all follow my boy Fly High. Make sure y'all follow my boy Big. The 2 detectives in the building this morning. 2 male detectives. I love seeing my guys in here, man. Big be coming in them up every day, man. Big salute to Big, man. Real family, real supporter. Nigga don't give you no excuses about supporting, but anybody else will give you some excuses about supporting if they ain't swagger jacket. Hey, we gonna keep it moving on. Hey, y'all, listen. Hey, oops, they mammies did a piss poor job. Who said that? Have you all looked at the sky lately? Doesn't it seem a lot closer? I've been telling my kids that for about 2 months lately. I've been asking people in different places if the sky seems closer. It seems golden to me. It always has a golden tint to me. I don't know. I've been saying that, yeah. Since this weather been up and down, especially these summer rains in Georgia, bro. Yeah, it be gone. I told my shawty yesterday, I was like, damn, sky look like it's HD. It looks golden out here. I wasn't even on no shrooms. Yeah. They all have said yes. So what about y'all? In my granny voice, we living in that last day. Well, why your granny always saying that? Why he always scared you to Jesus? Don't scare me to Jesus. Don't scare me. You better get right. You better get right. No, granny tell me he a loving guy, man. Hey, I love y'all for real. Don't let nobody ever tell you nothing different. Yeah, I might be a little off kilter a little bit, but hey, my goddamn Bob Marley shirt sagging. I don't like that. I had this shirt for about 10 years. Actually, about 12 years. I bought it from Walmart. It's still holding on. Hey, I played. My girl said she played church music on the way to the club. There's no correct way to pray as long as it's from the heart. That's what's up. Hey, won't be away. Happy birthday. Hey, y'all give my girl some love, man. Big T. What's up, boo? Happy birthday. What you turning? 21? 22? Ooh, you're the fine little tenderoni, ain't it? Yo, happy birthday. Happy birthday. My cousin in Hawaii said that exact state. It seems in HD. Yeah, for real. It just seems like it's in HD. It's like it's just so bright. And that's the first feeling that you get when you be on those shrooms. Everything be lit up, bro. It be like colors be vibrant. It just be, I don't know, it just be a whole nother. Bro, let's go ahead and get into this show, man. We already here. I'm glad my boy Pernell talked to y'all yesterday because y'all was doing a lot, man. Y'all was doing a lot about these checks and money, bro. Y'all tomorrow for sure, bro. Y'all gonna get paid. Y'all notice the head accountant ain't in here, Sergeant Early. He ain't in here. I told y'all he's the man with the money. When I put his face in the place, what happened? He ain't been back. Mm-hmm. When he come back, we gonna get on his butt. Oh, happy 18. Y'all little sassy stuff. So I've been doing some Jeffrey Epstein stuff looking at you. Oh Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. Yeah. Hey, Teresa, what's up, boo? I'm glad you in here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Earl. It's Earl there. It's Earl. He lately. That's what his name is. Late. That's his twin brother. Lately. Early and lately. What? Purnell was, man, listen, that man, he a vet. He a war vet, man. Yo, he take his job serious, man. Don't man with Purnell, man. Hey, let's get it. Y'all ready to get into it, man? Let's do it, man. Welcome to DaOnes Detective Agency. Your favorite morning show with your favorite host. Let's get into this thing, man.
Here this morning, police are looking for a suspect.
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
I'm your boy, Purnell. I am the head of, I am a security guard. Security guard. I am the head security guard. Let me take my shades off so y'all can see me. I am equipped. I am the top of the line, head of security. Uno the One has provided me with a nice iPhone 1 for my utility belt, a high-edge, dangerous weapon, box cutter. We couldn't afford regular handcuffs, so he got me a box of, whatchamacallit, a rope, a bundle. As you can see, I am trained in Jiu-Jitsu, Nigrati. I am a blue band. And I keep a spoon on me in case I gotta scoop one of you off the premises. I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Purnell, and I am the head of security here at the Ones Detective Agency. I have been receiving correspondence telling me that someone has been threatening Uno the One about these munions and jets. I have been brought here to keep everything steady. Hold on. Yellow. Oh, damn, I done dropped my yellow. Oh, is Uno? You said it's a disturbance in the break room? Yeah, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right there, Mr. Uno. I was just out here talking to them peoples. You had told me to talk to them peoples about the munions and jacks. I'm on the way there, sir. Now, I wanted to talk to you peoples for we go on with our day. Now, I don't want to hear no more rigmarole about the munions and checks. I will be the head of security if anybody have a problem with badges, ID, or checks. Come to me, and I will lead you into the right direction. Now, I don't want to have to come back here to talk to y'all no more.
about these millions and checks. And please, I am a World War VI vet. I don't play that shit by Uno, the one. My name Pernell. If y'all have any problem, come see Pernell. I'm out of here.
Gunning down a police officer while she's on her back. Tell us something different.
Why did you shoot at the other police officer over there when you ran from your car? Markeith, man, I'm trying to give you the respect that you probably don't ever deserve.
The interrogator continues to refer to treating the suspect with respect. This is a falsehood, as there is probably no medical support coming at this point. The appeal is to respect, manhood, to gain the trust of the suspect. However, as you'll see, this backfires shortly.
Why don't you just tell me, bro?
Yeah, how I don't deserve him. I'm a man just like you.
Well, then treat me like him, man. I'm treating you like a man, but you're not treating me like a man. You're not even looking at me, man.
I'm glad Pernell came in and got down, had to address and talk to y'all, man, because y'all so hard-headed. Y'all don't listen, man. That man said, don't bother me about the money and check. Holla at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the lead detective, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mr. Pernell.
You can't even talk to me.
Y'all just be calling him Pernell. That man is a World War VI man. Why don't put Mr. Pernell? Damn.
Hey, bro, talk to me, man.
You don't
Y'all so
your fellow officer
rude.
did. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. That bullshit. I'm gonna look at you. Give me some medical attention.
It's coming, bro.
And I see y'all talk about Pernell iPhone 1. Chill out, bro. Look. This is what the company gave me, an iPhone 1 too. iPhone 1. Yeah. What? Y'all tripping.
I already asked for it. It's coming.
She ain't came yet.
It's coming. Markeith, why did you shoot at the other officer? What did he do to you to make you shoot at him? Did he come at you wrong too?
I'm tired of Espinoza. Y'all already know. I'm tired. I'm over Espinoza already.
Y'all got me I'm in pain. I'm under duress, and y'all just in here just trying to drill me. I ain't got something to tell y'all. I'm under
This
duress.
is what we're trying to figure out. Are these all?
I don't know how he got y'all money on the checks, but he said just holler at him. Pernell. Man, I just let Mr. Pernell do what he do, man. He a vet. I don't.
Officers threatening you.
Man,
Are you taking these actions because officers are threatening you?
I'm under duress and I'm in pain. Y'all officers done beat me up. I'm bleeding to death over here. I'm under duress and I'm in pain. Spit coming out my swallow, spit coming out air. Blood coming out air. Well, I'm under duress and y'all here questioning me, and I'm under duress.
He made a valid point, bro. I'm under duress. I got slob and blood coming out my mouth. I can't open my eye. My jaw broke. I can't talk to you right now. I already asked for my lawyer 2 times. Shit, man. Get that man his lawyer, bro. Get him some
I'm
medical.
in pain. I'm hurting.
Those two things ain't gonna change, Markeith. You're painting.
Booby, you knew, cause that is Bubba. That's Bubba. Got no uncle. That's his uncle, Pernell. Bubba Green.
Going to change for any time soon, whether medical attention sees you or not. The duress, whatever. Okay. All we hear is that these people are threatening you, and you stood up.
So you're just gonna blatantly disregard me needing medical. You're gonna blatantly disregard me needing a lawyer. You're gonna blatantly tell me to my face, it don't matter if you hurt or not. If we beat your ass and hurt you, it don't matter. So nah, I'm not finna help you. I'm not finna go along with your interrogation. Are you a fool?
For yourself.
Markeith keeps emphasizing how he is under duress. Duress is defined as the act of using forced coercion,
what's up,
threats,
big
or
dog?
psychological pressure.
But come
to
on
get
over here on
someone to act
YouTube,
against
rock with
their
us. You over there on IG.
Apparently, a person acting under duress is not seen as acting of their own free will, and so may be treated accordingly.
What's up,
in court
Mr. Breeze, man? Hey, bro.
By saying this, Markeith is trying to throw the validity of the interrogation into question. Though given that...
Hey, man, I can't even tell you that I understand because I don't. But all I can tell you is, bro, God ain't gonna fail you, bro. Right now, I know you feel like the whole world is like, and I know you don't want to hear this right now, but it be tough to hear, but God ain't gonna let you down, man. He gonna give you the strength that you need to get through what you got to get through, bro. Your son was a great kid. You were a great father. You did all that you could do to be an outstanding father. Now, I just want to let you know, bro, if you need to talk to me, If you need me for anything, man, just holler at me, bro. I love you, bro. Straight up.
Cameras recording the suspect and the interrogators, there is technically no duress here in a legal sense. This raises an interesting question, though. Watching this footage and knowing the context of what Markeith has done doesn't exactly make you sympathetic to him. But if everyone is truly innocent until proven guilty, then do you think all criminals who have been badly beaten or injured should be given medical attention before any questioning?
Let's talk about it. That was a good question by the narrator. Hey, that's evil. You know, I be rocking out with evil. Y'all already know. Y'all know Uno be using evil. If you see somebody else using evil, you can be like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. It's only one Uno the one. That's why I named myself Uno the one. It's another Uno, but he's Deuce. That's my son. But do y'all feel that Markeith should have been allotted some medical attention before being questioned? Or with the nature of the crimes that he's committed, do you feel like this is fair treatment? Let me know. Put before in the comments or fair. If you think this is fair treatment, if you think he should have got medical treatment before, put before in the comments. And if you think it's fair, put fair.
Okay? We just want to know how a police officer on her back trying to do her job is threatening you. Why you had to take that?
Because she pulled the gun, fool. I'm on the run. I'm seen as armed and dangerous. She was off duty. She pulled her scrap on me. That's a threat, fool.
Action that you did versus all the other options that you had. You had other options. Why did you choose the option you chose?
Sure.
That's the simple question.
Sharisa, absolutely. Mr. Breed lost his child, lost his son, and I know you experienced that pain as well. I might need to link y'all up, man. So you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know that experience, and I hope I never feel that experience. But it's always to go through the dark. It's always easy to go through the dark with somebody that went through that same darkness before. They can kind of guide you. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely like to link you up with my partner, man. So y'all can, be support for each other, man. That's what this is. But if you ain't about building families and building each other, man, get the fuck on from me. I don't want you around me. Straight up. And I said it with a curse word because I meant it. Like, yeah, get on from around me, bro. If you got any ill will, any goddamn false pretenses, any bad intentions toward me or my crew or anybody that's around me that my light reaches, bro, get on from around me, bro, because I'm gonna do something to you. And I'm not trying to go back to the man I used to be. I'm trying to move forward. I said that on my Facebook yesterday. I'm trying to be a better man, and I apologize to everybody that I ever hurt. Ever in my life that I ever hurt, I apologize. Yesterday was the death of the old Demetrius. This is a new man. I don't want to go back to that. And before I go back to that, I will remove you out of my life. So pick one, bro.
Can you tell us if the deputy was threatening you at the
My girl Boo said,
yeah,
what if they succumb to their injuries? I'm with you, Boo.
Can you tell us why you had to shoot at him?
Nita, what's up, Boo? What's up, little red cell, girl? What's up? She said,
Markeith.
Boo said before.
Tactics so far haven't been working, and so the interrogators will now try to rile Markeith up.
You've led nothing but a gutless life, man. You've shot at all your women.
Now you trying to tell me that I don't have no guts. It takes heart to kill a person. I killed 4 of them. Don't tell me I ain't got no heart. Because if I had these handcuffs went on me, you wouldn't say that. I be hating when the police get so Billy badass. Cause I told you about my situation when them folks jumped on me, when that man punched me in my mouth. I told him, if I see you, you're gonna have to kill me. And I meant that. And they was like, oh, that's a terroristic threat. We're gonna add a charge. And I think they did add a charge. That's why I had to pay so much money. But when I seen that motherfucker and excuse my French, but I still remember his face. I remember his face. Officer Bailey. When I seen him at Shogun's, my favorite little hibachi restaurant, I seen him. I told y'all I was with my whole family. We had the whole table. It was him, his wife, and his newborn baby. And he knew who I was. He looked at me. I looked at his face. My stomach dropped. I couldn't even eat my food. I was looking at him. I was going to do. That man got up and left. I promise you, boy, when I crash, I crash. I don't give a fuck about no casket at all. But when them police get to acting like that, man, it grinds my gears, bro, because y'all ain't that tough. I'm not that tough because there's some real dogs out there, but y'all ain't even tough as me. You know what I'm saying? So chill out with all that superhero shit, bro.
Markeith ain't the first woman.
Nigga, Markeith 6'8", 270. Boy, that boy will beat your head in. You see, it took the brother, the sister, and all of them ended up on their back. Come on, man, stop.
You shot, okay? You've had a gutless life. This is your one opportunity to show some sort of, show that you're a man.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I'm gonna use your words, Markeith. I'm gonna use your words, and you listen to me real carefully, man. You know what you said? You wanted to be America's Most Wanted.
Leaning in towards the suspect makes the contact more intimate and less avoidable by closing the distance.
You were legendary. Yeah. No, I'm talking to you man to man right now. You know what a legendary motherfucker does? He freaking steps on his 2 feet and he freaking stands up and says, "This is what I did." You want people to respect you and fear you.
Because I was just on the motherfucking phone telling the woman called me I was gonna get shot. They dead and they turned me in so they can get the reward.
Yeah. So shut up. So he said I was on the phone with Sade's daddy, and I was telling him that I wanted him to turn me in so he can get the money. See, with that statement right there, man, that man crashed. Come on, y'all, let's be honest. Let's just talk real shit, bro. I'm not gonna off you. I'm not gonna off this man's daughter purposely. Like, oh, I hate her. I'm gonna bop. Then go tell him, hey man, come turn me in so you can get the money, young. No, I think that man lost control. I thought that man, she was drinking and smoking. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They got to arguing. Brother dipped in the conversation. Brother tried to tussle with me because he did not go over there just shooting. They tried to jump on me. I got my pistol on me. He got his pistol on him. First, I'm sending you home first. I'm boxing you up. I'm coming home to my people. I'm boxing you up. And baby mama had a gun. She had a gun. So I done did her brother wrong. She done drew down on me. I'm coming home. I'm not finna let you kill me. As a Marine, as a Navy corpsman that served 12 years with Marines, we were taught to kill Charlie. I don't care how it looked. She can be a 2-year-old with a bomb. It can be an 80-year-old. I'm coming the fuck home. That's how we raised. That man crashed. I'm not making no excuses. Don't get me wrong. I'm not making no excuses. That man lost control. Everybody got to take some of that blame too. Everybody got to take some of that blame, man. Let's get back to it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all know we disagree out of the time.
Although attacking Markeith's character has spurred him to talk and defend himself, he's still not giving the information they're looking for. He instead claims that he was going to let Shaday's father turn him in, so
his eye is dumb big.
That her 2 young boys, ages 2 and 8, could get the reward money.
Man, I'm talking about you talking about being America's Most Wanted. What do you mean by that?
You don't know me.
Oh, you talking about being legendary. What is that about?
Like me standing up for myself.
Standing up for yourself?
Anything. Y'all police killing our kids with their hands up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you talking about.
You kill a baby.
Oh, he snapped. Police kill a lot of kids with their hands up, so I'm gonna defend myself. Yeah, you talking about.
Man.
Police killing our kids with their hands up.
You kill a baby.
That wasn't me.
You kill a baby.
He said that wasn't me.
So don't even judge me on that.
That wasn't me.
Just hide your head. Don't worry about y'all killing innocent people, but yeah, you killed a baby. Nah.
Oh, that wasn't you.
Nah.
Oh, that's legendary.
Yeah.
That's a real man.
That wasn't even meant to happen.
That was meant to happen, but it happened.
Thank you for being here, boy.
But it happened.
Yeah, but I ain't jumping on nobody.
Huh?
I ain't jump on nobody. Somebody jumped on me.
Somebody jumped on you. You're a grown-ass man. We're talking about a baby, 3-month-old baby.
Boy, what 3-month-old baby? The boy ain't killed no 3-month-old baby. The lady was pregnant. She was 3 months pregnant with my baby that I told her ass, stop drinking and smoking, bro. Don't get me started. Espinoza, move your country ass out the way. You're not helping, Espinoza. Y'all are emotional. Y'all can blow the case. You're gonna blow the case.
In the baby.
But y'all gonna blow the case by the way y'all do this.
I'm talking about the baby you killed, man.
All right, brother.
You see what I'm saying? So it's okay for you to talk tough, but when I talk tough to you, you want to back. Hey,
bro, you're not talking tough. What is?
You want to backpedal, man?
You ain't talking tough. You just trying to talk to get me to talk, but I ain't.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to get you to talk, man.
Smart.
You either tell the truth or you don't, man. Because your word is your bond.
Markeith clearly has experience with law enforcement and.
Bro, I feel like this is cultural appropriation, bro. Stop playing with me in my face. Your word is bond, bitch. You don't know nothing about my lingo. You don't know nothing about my hood. You don't know nothing about me or my people, bro. Get out of here, Espinoza, bro. You playing with me now. You and Chad, get the hell on, bro. Bring me the next shift, the people in here that know how to really do an interrogation that's not finna blow the case, bro. You're finna blow the case. You're finna let Markeith, that done killed your people, that killed Miss Deborah for nothing, done killed Miss Deborah for nothing, her pretty self, done killed Sade and the baby, done put bullets in bruh. Your other police officer trying to respond to me done died. Black people. Bro, don't come on here with all that rigmarole, bro. That man Markeith needs to be in jail. He needs to be in prison. But you and your partner finna blow the case. Cause y'all emotional. And y'all not doing it. You put an oath up to what? What does it say? What until proven what? But you ain't no judge. You ain't the judge.
And on some level, understands the tactics the officers are using. He appears to know that talking to them is not in his best interest. Neither party has respect for the other.
But nobody ain't talking about that, booby. Right, she was doing more damage to the baby by being a city girl, drinking and smoking and fighting. But nobody ain't saying that. That man asked you. We said that, yeah. The police even agreed yesterday. What did he say? Yes, I agree. I agree she shouldn't have been drinking and smoking like that. I agree. Man.
Nor does either want to help the other in any way.
He's very smart.
You either act like grown-ass man right now, or you put your hand between your knees, man. You got two options, bro.
I have one option.
You got two options.
I asked you to get me.
Because I'm not the one sending you a coward for killing a woman with a baby in her belly. I'm not the one saying that. Your people are saying that.
Who said that?
The interrogator is slipping into read step 5. This step comes into play when a suspect becomes distracted or withdrawn, often by ruminating on their potential punishment, and starts to tune out instead of focusing their attention on the interrogator's desired topic. He's trying to keep Markeith receptive to the conversation. Markeith then gets quiet, but offers no emotional reaction of note. Interestingly, the interrogator does not really pose the alternative use in read step 7. This would entail presenting two choices for why the crime was committed, both assuming his guilt, but one being more justifiable and understandable. Many suspects believe that latching on to the more morally acceptable answer will result in a less harsh punishment. But the truth is that both options are incriminating.
You ran for 30 days plus, but we found you. So at the end, you weren't that smart after all.
If he ran from y'all.
But you know why, Markeith?
See how dumb you sound, Espinoza? The man killed one of your co-workers. Y'all got there in 28 seconds. He got away from y'all. Y'all couldn't find him for 30 days, you just said. Who didn't look prepared? Who didn't look smart?
You know what, Markeith? You done your time, man. You done a long, long time. You know the system in and out. And you get to live for as long as you want to live. When God says this is your last day, that's your last day. But Sergeant Clayton didn't have that opportunity because you made that choice for her. Sade and that baby, they didn't have that opportunity because you made that choice for them. Luckily, her brother lived.
I ain't made.
Bro, your actions, man. I'm talking about your actions. And then you run because you don't want to face reality, bro.
I ain't gonna get no motherfucking gun. I ain't made shit. I ain't jumping nobody. I ain't made shit so you can kill that.
Some researchers have posited that the moment an interrogation turns into an argument, it fails. After being granted access to over 1,000 hours of interrogation tapes, one team asserted, you need to remember what your purpose in that room is. You're seeking information. You're not there to speak on behalf of the victims or the police. You might feel better for getting angry, but down the road is retribution. If you find yourself having a go at someone, ask yourself, what am I achieving by this? Because they will stop talking to you. This is an interesting perspective to keep in mind as Markeith's interrogation goes on.
Tell me the reason why you killed that baby. Tell me the.
Dang, I just got a notification that this shit's so crazy to me, bro. So y'all just seen me checking my notification. They said that somebody reported my live stream as being violent. Stop hating, man. Stop hating. So I had to just do the appeal, and I guess now it went down to one person in here. Now, because it was 17 total. We had 17 people. Then went down to one person, and I was like, "What the hell is going on? What did I do?" Stop, bro. If you don't want to rock with me, bro, just I got people over here that we entertain. We having a good time. Come on, we back at it, man. That's why I didn't want y'all to feel like I was taking my attention away. But yeah, but I was like, damn, we went from 17 to what? What happened? What did I do? Yeah, but it probably is because of Markeith. This video always gets banned on the internet, man. They don't want to talk about Markeith because I don't know. We still got a lot to go though. We coming back up. It's up back here up to 7 now.
Reason why?
I ain't doing no tripping. I just wanted to share with y'all.
You shot Ronald right straight in the chest. Like, you tell me the reason why.
What did I do?
As the interrogation goes on, Markeith starts rocking back and forth slightly. This is a self-soothing behavior that sometimes comes out during.
Oh, maybe because I would when I was popping out like KILL, you know what I'm saying? I was saying maybe that was what it was. Maybe how I was talking. Maybe it wasn't even nobody hating. Maybe I said something that triggered me.
Extremely stressful situations.
So I gotta mind myself.
You defending yourself?
Because they do.
Then tell me the whole story and I'll listen. You shot Sergeant Clayton because she threatened you. She's giving you commands to stop. And you kill her because she pulls a gun on you. That's her job. That's your option. That's your choice. So you a badass, man. When you do your thing, but you can't even face me and talk to me about it. Because there's no way in hell that you can believe your own words, man.
Markeith putting his face down on the table shows that he is further disengaging from the questioning.
What about that other cop? Because he got behind you, you got the option of shooting at him? Luckily he didn't die. You know what we told you, Mom? That we didn't want to hurt you, man. We didn't want to kill you. We wanted you to face justice, and here you are alive.
Y'all been trying to kill me. What you talking about?
You are here alive, man.
And y'all done framed murder on me already and everything. And y'all don't want to kill me. This motherfucker city been trying to kill me.
So did we frame Sade's murder too?
Shit, y'all done framed murder on me before.
Did we frame Sade's murder on you?
No, but y'all motherfuckers let the motherfucker.
Did we frame the baby murder on you too?
Y'all was with that.
Exactly, like big, bro. This man, like y'all didn't find him. Y'all didn't do anything. The department did not do anything to bring this man. That man, come on, bro. Come on.
Did we frame Sergeant Clayton's murder on you?
Somebody saw him. Y'all
can't
didn't do y'all
say
job,
that, right?
Y'all let new people lie.
So you're the victim here now.
Like I just came with them and just went to.
You're the victim here now.
That's a code.
Tell me that.
That's the code, brother. Like you fucking around with the victim to y'all lies.
Tell me you're a victim and I'll give you a freaking hug. Because that's what you sound like right now. See, a real man will tell the truth.
Damn, bro.
A real man
Look
will
at his
tell the
face.
truth.
Look at his face.
And I thought, you know what I thought today? That I was going to come.
When I broke my face, my joint was just like that. It was huge. When I broke When I cracked out, I broke this bone. I broke it all the way around. So I got a plastic cone and it tore the muscles that held my eye straight. So my eye dropped down like this. So I got a plastic cone around the back of my eye. I had about 9 eye operations to get this motherfucker to be straighter. And if you look, you know, that should be everywhere. It go everywhere. It go everywhere. But that man eye needs medical attention, bro. Yeah, I know he did what he did, bro. Yes, he should be in jail. Yes, he should face justice. Yes. But bruh can't get he can't get no treatment. He can't get no treatment, especially after I said this yesterday. We witness right here on this very show every morning, we witness serial killers get pizza, no handcuffs, conversations, and handshakes. Keep him in the cuffs. Let him get medical treatment, bro. Let him get medical attention, bro. Y'all are denying this man his rights, and you're going to blow the case because of emotion.
Sit down in here and talk to a real man.
By questioning his character and his manhood, the officer thinks he can get him to talk to defend his manhood. However, it doesn't seem to work on this suspect. They call him a punk and a bitch. They likely chose those words deliberately. Calling someone a punk or a bitch in prison.
So that ain't going too far, man. That ain't going too far. I could be all these punk bitches in these handcuffs. Cool.
Is seen as a huge insult and a sign of disrespect. They're trying to push him into defending his manliness. This is another read
Why did that make me
behavior-provoking questioning. They're trying to get a response by challenging him and angering him.
But even then, you can't even say that. You want to be legendary with lies.
Way too far, bro. Like, it's way
See, that's
too
a punk move. Everybody tells me, man, that guy's for real, man. Right now, I don't see that.
Hit it with him, because I'm in them handcuffs. Bro, Espinoza, not you nor Chad. Did y'all? We seen Markeith. How many damn times this man got to ask for a lawyer, bro? Because now y'all trying to kill him now. Y'all want me dead. Y'all want me dead. Y'all don't even want me to face justice. Y'all want me dead. And then you told my mama that, oh, we don't want to kill him, we don't want to hurt him. What y'all do to me? No, I don't think he deserves sympathy. I think he deserves fairness. Are we going by the laws that the land created, that your forefathers created? And because ain't no black person made these laws. We didn't make not one. We don't have no power to make a law. Okay? So these your people. Get that man his due process.
Anger will often get suspects to blurt out an admission of key facts. The interrogators aren't getting the response they want out of Markeith, so they continue to badger and insult him.
Because he asked for a lawyer 3 hours ago, twice already.
Markeith, you every time you have an opportunity to show that you're the man you talk about, that you're this friggin' badass you talk all that shit about how you ain't going down without a fight, and as soon as the officers confront you in the yard, you bow down like a bitch.
You heard what he said? He said, I ain't say nothing about I ain't say I was no badass.
Bitch in body armor.
The other interrogator jumps back in with the same goal, trying to evoke a reaction, and he almost succeeds at this.
Chad, you know damn well you ain't doing nothing without your boys, without a gun, without your baton and your handcuffs and your radio.
At this point, but Markeith quickly stifles it.
So what are you now?
I ain't talking about being no badass. What the fuck you talking about?
You talking all this shit about how badass you are, but when the officers confront you at the house on Lescott, what'd you do?
All right, man. Well, all right. Bye.
You bitched out. So you get confronted by a female at the front door with your unborn child in her. What do? You light her up. Sergeant Clayton's trying to do her job and tell you what to do. What do? You hide behind a pillar and you light her up. Because you a bitch in body armor.
Yeah.
Come out and say what happened.
Yeah.
You running around talking shit on social media, saying this and jibber jabber and that. Here's your opportunity to talk about yourself. Say what happened.
Like bitches and all that shit that I ain't never disrespecting. I ain't gonna let you disrespect me.
What you want us to do? You sitting.
Ooh, damn. Here I am, years removed from this case. Years removed. I don't have a dog in this fight. And I'm over here looking at this emotional, pissed off, ready to tell it, hey, boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that. But this man, in the face of adversity, after he committed his crime, said what he just said. I've never disrespected you. I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. We don't have to talk anymore. I wish I could be that man. Gee.
You're looking down bleeding. You're sitting down there. We're giving you ample opportunity to say what you need to say, to speak the truth. And what do you do? What opportunity do you take?
Bro, what are you talking about? I'm treating you with respect. You ain't telling me nothing either. So it's not about getting respect or not getting respect.
You've been
treated right your whole life. You've had people treat you right your whole life. And what do? You put bullets in them. Because you're a punk. Because you put bullets in people that treat you right. What did Sade ever do to you? What did that unborn child do to you? Nothing. You're a little bitch that puts bullets in people when they do you right.
Markeith, tell me something, man.
Ain't no more rap.
All right, check these out.
Ain't no more rap.
Sade's mom. Hey, last thing I'm gonna ask you.
Ain't no more rap, bro.
I'm gonna ask you this. What do I tell Sade's mom? Do I tell her that you're sorry, that you said you don't care, that it's her fault?
You don't have to tell Sade's mom nothing. I talked to her daddy. I was letting him turn me in to get the money. Remember? Y'all don't even listen. Y'all not even listening. I'm not even listening. This is not even an interrogation at this point. This is two bitch-made ass emotional men. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. They just lost a colleague. But they're not doing anything. These were the two that was chosen to come in and read him for filth. Like, you're not policing right now. You're not. And it's an embarrassment to the police force. And Miss Deborah, for all the 17 years that she put forth, here you come doing this right here. You know you can't do nothing to them. So the only thing that you can do to make sure Deborah's legacy doesn't go unnoticed is put this man in jail for life with no possibility of parole. That means you have to do your job. You have to do your job exceptionally well. You guys failed miserably.
She's dead. What do you want me to tell her?
Miserably.
Huh? You were going to call her parents to call so they can turn you in and get money or whatever.
No, I was going to call her father.
Her father, all right. So you're going to call her father, but
call her stepdad.
Is that going to be your I'm sorry. Here's some money that.
Look at that boy's face. Look at his jaw. Look at his nose. Look at it.
That's all she was worth? $100,000?
The interrogator is now shifting from personal attacks on Markeith to focusing on the families of the deceased, trying to evoke a sympathetic reaction so that Markeith will talk about the crimes.
I wasn't about no money.
I can't even be sympathetic. I'm in pain. I'm hurt. I can't be sympathetic.
So what was it about? You were tired of running? All I need to know is, what do I tell these people? You know, another deputy going out there to help out after you kill Sergeant Clayton, die. What do I tell his parents? That it was in vain? That these people died for no reason? What do I tell them? Because to me it's more important what the family
hit a van
has to hear coming from you. Because I don't think you're ever going to say sorry to them face to face. So why don't you just let me do that? Why don't you just tell Sade's mom, tell her stepfather, her father, whoever, this is what it is, and I'll go tell them.
So you the carrier of the family's information. You don't, her father, stepfather, whatever. You don't even respect the girl daddy, the male presence in her life. So how are you going to deliver some good news, brother Espinoza? This ain't your fight, bro.
And you tell me, and we'll go tell Sergeant Clinton's family, this is what it is. I mean, if you're sorry about it.
That's a simple question, Markeith. Are you sorry about it? Are you sorry it went down like it did? Is that what you wanted all along? Is that what did you walk into the Walmart that day to say, I'm going to kill the first police officer that says shit to me? Is that what you?
Absolutely no. He walked in there to get some groceries. We seen it on camera. He didn't walk in there and say, I'm going to kill the first police officer that he seen. Because guess what? He seen Sergeant Clayton. He seen her in the store. They had crossings. They were in the same line. So if he wanted to kill somebody intentionally, hey, my boy, I'm already on the run. I'm going to jail for life. I killed 4 people already. I mean, I killed 2 people already and shot 1. I'm over with. Yeah, I'll burn her right now because she might recognize me. Come on, bro.
You walked in there thinking?
You obviously didn't want to die. That's why you're wearing body armor, right? So it was all about you. That's a little selfish to me. You should have stood there and said, hey, man, come get me. This is where I'm at. If that's what you wanted, if you wanted to fight.
Well, Espinosa, if you such the man, take the handcuffs off, close the door, tell Chad to leave. Right now, in this hurt state, get with him. Espinosa, man, come on, bro.
I know that. But you know what? The last 30 days, you proved me wrong. You proved me wrong. Because your whole life, you do what you want to do. Yeah, you spent some time in prison. That was a small price to pay for all the shit you done in your life, and you know it.
And you stupid motherfucker, I ain't did shit in my life, so you can shut your damn mouth. I ain't never did shit. I ain't never had a felony tie with a predator. The fuck you talking about?
So shut the fuck up, Espinosa. Don't man get that man his lawyer, bro.
Now you just rapping.
It's unclear which insult specifically triggered Markeith to become confrontational here, but the interrogator will latch onto this opportunity and start plugging into it to evoke more from Markeith, if possible.
I'm just rapping?
Yeah, because I ain't never get in trouble. You just rapping.
I'm just rapping?
Yeah, you just rapping.
So one day you decided to go on freaking Shusha. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. She came like you with a gun. But you don't want to tell me the whole story. Oh, wait a minute. Sergeant Clayton, the same thing. She came at you with a fucking gun, right? Oh, you're a fucking victim every time. But every time you decide to pull up a gun, no. I'm giving you respect, man. I'm giving you respect. It's not about rap. It's not about rap. See, you don't want to hear it. That's why you're telling me to be quiet. Because for the first time in your life, a man just like you stands right in front of your face and tells you the truth. Because in the street, you say what you want, and motherfuckers don't.
Let's stop pointing at me, boy. Espinosa's so tough with his man in close with his hands behind his back. Because in the streets, you said you done ran into him. Why you didn't run into him? He a dog.
Because they scare you. I'm not scaring you. I'm telling you the truth, and you can't handle that. You cannot handle it. Because a grown-ass man like you, Miggy, is telling you the truth to your face, and you can't even talk. You want a little freaking Band-Aid on your face. That's some bitch-ass move, and you know it. Man, you worry about the little blood coming from your face. You forget that I was there and I looked at Sade. You forget that I was there, that I went over there when they split her wide open and I saw what you did to that baby in the belly. See, I was there.
Right, brother.
But to you, you're a victim.
You slide, brother.
You're a victim. You want some victim compensation?
Yeah.
You want us to wear a pink ribbon for you?
He is still making efforts to garner some reaction out of Markeith, who has proven a tough nut to crack so far. Meanwhile,
he's not trying to garner emotion. He's being emotional. Markeith is playing. Markeith is, boy, he's a controlled individual.
While the other interrogator is going to jump back in, this time with a less intense demeanor. This isn't quite a good cop, bad cop scenario, but he's trying a very slightly softer approach, and yet this evokes a brief anger response.
Markeith, you want us to say anything to the families of these people? We're going to go talk to Sergeant Clayton's people. We're going to talk to Sade's people. Okay? We're going to talk to the
you don't even know how to say Sade's name right, bro. Get on out of here, Chad.
You want to say anything to them? At all to that woman who's probably one of the truly nicest, biggest heart police officers I've ever met in my life. A woman who truly gave a shit.
Now, Chad, I'm with you right there, man. And now I can understand y'all frustration, but y'all blowing the case. Y'all blowing the case because Miss Deborah was a beautiful lady. I just wish Miss Deborah just would have been like, hey, boy, I'm gonna do, hey, we got woo the woo woo woo. I'm gonna trail them till y'all got down get with them. Come on now. You don't approach him, shawty. He already in body armor.
About this community, who truly got into this line of work to make the community a better place, and you shot her down like a fucking dog because you're a little. Okay, you want anything to say to that family?
Your mama.
Huh?
Your mama.
Whatever, dude. You're a little bitch.
Your mama a bitch. Yes, your mama. Your mama a bitch. Yes.
And you know it. You want to say anything to that family? Do you want to say anything to that family?
Dad, a big thing for to get some respect, and you disrespect more.
What respect do you deserve? You deserve the respect of any rabid dog on the street.
All right, well, go on then. What the fuck you stood in front of me for then?
That's about the smartest thing you said all night.
Go on about your business.
Smartest thing you said all night.
Go on about your business. What you still here for?
Yeah. You got that right.
You still here for?
You got it right.
Ain't no more nothing.
Chad's scared right now. Get your heart. Boy, look at you. You about to shit on yourself right now. You ain't Espinosa. Y'all some ducks. Come on, bro. Have some fucking bearing, bro.
Y'all gotta give it.
Chad, but I want y'all to win. Because he shouldn't have did Miss Deborah like that. He stood over. He executed her. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that. But y'all blowing it.
Did I give it to you? I gave it to you, right? I gave it to you. I talked to you like a man. I talked to you like a man. Let me ask you something. Did I disrespect you?
Yes.
Did I disrespect you? How did I disrespect you?
Yes.
Yeah, you been calling the same shit too.
Because I told you the truth to your face. I didn't call you no names.
You don't want to hear the truth.
I didn't call you no names. You know what I did?
You called me
I
a
told
bitch.
you the
You
truth.
said I'm a bitch ass. You called me a punk.
I told
you
you
said
the
all of
truth.
this. But get the hell on, man.
Well, man to man, if you're not going to freaking tell me the truth, if you're not going to talk to me like a man, then tell me that. Tell me, man, I can't do it. I cannot talk to you like a man. Just say it.
The officer is linking his unwillingness to talk man to man to him being a punk and a bitch to try to once again invoke behavior and get him to talk to prove the officer wrong and that he is a real man. This approach isn't working. Markeith seems to have no real concern for anything they're saying and still seems focused on his medical needs and the fact that the cops allegedly roughed him up upon arrest.
Allegedly? We seen the video.
Hole in my mouth. Y'all talking about other shit.
Sade had a bunch of them in her body too. And so did that baby. And so did Sergeant Clayton. You want to compare holes? We can compare holes.
Yours are going to heal. Okay? Your wounds are going to heal. You're going to be fine. Okay?
I read something you put on freaking Facebook. You talk about love and God and God first and family this and family that.
That's a load of shit there.
You know, I look at it, you man, this guy can be the nicest guy one day and
Espinosa he's the instigator. He's the one that's leading this interrogation wrong. Chad looks like he may have a little bearing. He's pissed off. He looked like he can conduct a good interview, but every time Espinosa get riled up, Chad get riled up to like, somebody got to be the good cop. Somebody got to be the bad cop. We got to play roles. We can't be both bad cops. We ain't gonna get nothing.
And the opposite of next. See, I think about, damn, you know, sometimes I get pissed off, man.
By sharing some information about himself, the detective is trying to relate to Markeith and build rapport so that Markeith will be more likely to cooperate with the questioning.
Too late.
Sometimes I want to say some things to my woman. Sometimes I want to say some things to my kids. Sometimes I want to say things to the people I work with. You know what? And I hold back. You know why? Because most of the times I'm wrong. I'm jumping to conclusions. But you don't say something. You pull a gun, you freaking shoot it. Girl in the past, pissed to you. You pissed at her. Pull a gun and shoot at her.
And none of that happened, so you just shut the fuck up.
Did you fucking let that happen? How about Sade? Did not happen? Did I make that shit up? Am I imagining things? Is it a fairy tale that she's dead? Because last time I freaking checked, when I stood right there and they were doing an autopsy, I know what I saw. I've been doing this for a long time. You're good at what you do, and I'm pretty sure that I'm good at what I do. And I know what I saw.
What?
The bitch of it is you say you're defending yourself. You say that these people are coming at you, they're attacking you.
There you go,
Even when you defended yourself.
Espinosa,
even when the attack stopped. Sergeant Clayton, she was down. She was down. You already shot her. She wasn't getting up off her back. But you had to do what you had to do and stand over her and finish her off. Okay? Don't try and say that was you were defending yourself.
Thank you, Chad. What did I just say? Espinosa is the firecracker. He is too emotional. He needs to be removed. Chad looks like he can get the job done. That was the best question of the whole interrogation. That was the best approach. Firm. I'm not agreeing with you, but I'm respecting you. But y'all, it's too late now. You done called me a bitch and all of this, man. Come on, it's too late.
You willfully went in there and did what you did. You willfully went in there and killed her.
The interrogator confronts Markeith with his axe, suggesting he went from defensive actions to unjustified actions.
I like that.
The witness who sat beside Deborah in her last moments would later claim that it looked like Markeith was trying to unload his gun on her and get rid of her like it was something personal. She alleges that Markeith continued to shoot the officer while she was down, and that she could only watch as Deborah's body jumped off the ground from the bullets. So, in truth, all the acts were unjustified, but by drawing the line, the interrogator is trying to get Markeith to justify or explain his account of events.
You had all kinds of options.
Right.
Starting with the second she walked out the door trying to do her job, you had all kinds of options that did not involve doing what you did.
And the best option was for her to fall back and watch the curtain, all that.
At some point, the police got to come at you. So she falls back and she watches you.
Now,
Other police officers come. You wear a body armor and you got a 40 cal on you.
And they already coming.
And then what are you going to do? You're going to shoot more officers?
No, they could have wrote my.
How many officers would have been the appropriate number before you would have given up?
They could have wrote me off anyway.
And then what?
Yeah, they could have wrote me off anyway.
How many officers would it have taken to stop you?
Shut up, Espinosa. Shut up, bro.
One is not
don't
enough.
open your mouth. Bro, shut up.
You had that opportunity.
Shut up.
You shot at the deputy. Okay? You took that opportunity. Every encounter every time someone fronts you, you go to gun.
And then y'all already made up stories and
Well, what
story is made up?
Shut up, bro.
You've had 30-something days to come and tell your side of the story, but you chose not to. So don't talk to me about story.
Man, do we agree? Is Espinosa blowing the case? Is Espinosa, am I overreacting because I already feel some way about Espinosa? But is Espinosa blowing this shit, man? Like, damn.
No, you said my niece told y'all, and y'all not responsible for what the news people play, man. Y'all get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he said my niece told y'all that's not what happened, and then y'all told her y'all not responsible for what the news people play. Hey, my boy Flyhouse said, damn, he definitely get a death penalty. I want the cops to get it right and lock his ass up, but don't jeopardize the integrity of the department. And that's what they doing. They blowing.
Your niece told me 2 stories. That's why she ended up over there handcuffed and in jail. She told
they gonna fry Markeith ass, but he got an opportunity to goddamn shake back and get out of there.
2 different stories. So don't be confused. I clarified all your freaking doubts. I sat down and I talked to her. But you've had 30-something days to come and tell your story. You've had 30-something days to
talk to her and say what?
You could have prevented. You could have prevented your niece from going to jail by coming in here the very next day and say, "Hey, this is what happened."
Here, the interrogators turn Markeith's frustration at his niece being jailed and harassed back on himself, telling him that his own actions led to her being detained and questioned. They're trying to change the theme of the interrogation.
You didn't do that.
Because she ain't did shit. How the fuck motherfucker doing
They too. Yes, she did.
And I'm in Walmart trying to motherfucker.
She did. She went and got money for you.
And she went and got that money from my motherfucking door. That's my motherfucking check that I worked for all week. And I told
brought it to you.
And I told him to give it to my motherfucking child. That wasn't my motherfucking daughter. What the fuck y'all talking about? Y'all know the fuck y'all talking about.
See, Espinosa, move out the way. What? So now watch what he about to do. He finna shut down because Espinosa, Chad had to work, man. Chad was doing the shit Chad was face to face with him. Chad was showing him some respect. Chad was doing police work. Chad was policing. Espinoza is trying to invoke some frustration. He's going to shut him down like he's already doing, and he's not being professional. He's not even going by any technique, the peace technique, the read technique. He's going by Espinoza's feelings. He's doing some fake ass trying to relate a cultural appropriation, and then he's trying to be a bully. He's all in pointing in his face with his hand. I've never seen an interrogation do that shit like that, bro. Espinoza is poison.
Well, that's what she said. She got the money for you.
She ain't told you shit. I know damn well she ain't told you because she ain't brought me shit. That was my motherfucking child and my motherfucking grandbaby. So y'all can kiss my ass with that bullet. Anybody gave me shit. I gave away every motherfucking thing. Anybody gave me shit.
Ain't nobody gave you free food?
The interrogator uses the opportunity of Markeith's angry outburst to confront him with other sources of evidence, such as phone records.
Anybody gave me shit.
Ain't nobody gave you free food.
Espinoza look like he popped off from him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get that man a lawyer.
You don't think that we're capable of, looking at your phone records, talking to people? You don't think that we went and talked to these people and they said, yeah, we talked to them. He asked for money. He asked for food. This is what.
I ain't asked nobody for no motherfucker. That's a motherfucking lie.
So they lied on you.
The interrogator knows Markeith cares about the people close to him and tries to provoke him by suggesting that if Markeith disagrees with what they're saying, then he is essentially calling those people liars.
The motherfucker told people what was really going on. All the other shit.
So tell us about, all right.
Yes.
It's just tell it. I mean, the people you're calling. We see, obviously, we're following your phones. This is why you're here. You're calling these people. We're following those phones. What's the conversation about? You leave Walmart. You just kill Sergeant Clayton. You leave Walmart. The first person you call. You're obviously looking for help. That person give you help?
Help.
Why are you calling him?
I don't need no help. Tell people I
Then what are you calling him? What are you telling him? When you call him, tell us about the phone conversation you had with him.
I don't need no help.
You damn sure needed help, and you damn sure reached out, and you damn sure called some people.
How I need the help?
Because you just killed a police officer, and you're trying to get out of the area.
I ain't need no help.
You did that all by yourself?
I ain't need no help.
Did you do it by yourself?
You seen it. Then ain't nobody with me. I know nobody around me.
See? Look, Chad. Let Chad lead. Chad got him talking respectfully. Chad ain't in his face, man. Espinoza, bro. You man.
All right, how did you get from point A to point B? Somebody help me get your car. Bro.
Establishing location and opportunity isn't the most important goal at this stage, but it will let the DA paint a better picture of the course of events for trial.
Did you steal a car to get from point A to point B?
You bailed from the VW. Where do you go from there? Up in the reserves. Where do you go from there?
Medical attention, brother.
Where do you go from in the reserves? Where do you go once you leave? Once you bail from the VW?
I get medical attention. I need medical attention.
Where do you go when you leave
said,
the
I'm not talking
VW?
until I get medical attention.
I don't know what my.
Do you stay in the apartments?
I should be f***ing up right now. Y'all just got me sick.
Did you stay in the apartments, or did you go somewhere else?
Pull my damn pants.
Markeith is clearly getting impatient and frustrated here, but he is only ordered to sit again, adding to his feeling of powerlessness as he has no choice but to comply.
Sit down, Markeith. Sit down. Them pants ain't going nowhere. Sit down. Sit down. Where'd you go in the reserves?
Oh man, we ain't talking no more.
You checked that? Why didn't you shoot that man? Was your gun out of ammunition? What happened?
You just killed that.
When you take that VW in the Highland Oaks, why didn't you shoot him? Why didn't you shoot the guy in Highland Oaks? Markeith.
Yep, he asked for a lawyer 2-3 times.
You done talking?
Listen, he asked for
The
a
interrogator
lawyer
gives his partner a
times.
look and a shrug. Hard to read this, but it could suggest that they feel they are making no progress.
Dead. Chad, like, bro, we can't keep doing this, bro. Man, shout out to Chad for having a heart. He like, bro, I know he wrong, but we can't keep doing this, bro. We can't keep doing this. Espinoza
We'll watch for a change in tactics.
You done talking? You want your Band-Aid now?
See, he a dog. He a dog.
All right, Markeith.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, man. I thought you were a badass. I was gonna give you a little bit of respect, even though I don't usually give bad people respect. I was gonna give you a little respect because you beat me for 30-something days, and I couldn't find you. I couldn't find you. But you know what I think from our talk today? I feel sorry for you, man.
The interrogator starts to berate and lecture Markeith. I don't think there's a tactic at work here. I think the earlier look they exchanged was an expression of frustration, which is now being verbalized in one last effort
ain't a
to
read
get the
all the
suspect to
technique
talk.
being used.
I kind of feel sorry for you. Not in the sense that I'm gonna cry, that I'm gonna go to church and pray for you, because I ain't gonna pray for you, man. I'm not.
These folk hell.
You know, I haven't been to church in a long time, but from time to time I pray for people. I'm not gonna pray for you, man. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna feel sorry for you, motherfucking ass, because you killed Sade, that baby. You killed Sergeant Clayton, and you ain't man enough to take responsibility for it. So if the only thing that I can tell you today, right now, before I walk out, is that I thought I was gonna give you a little bit of respect. You lost the very little I have for you, man. And I know you don't give a fuck, because you much rather people fear you than respect you. Guess what? You're a rap. You're a rap.
You a rap? You know, you trying to use a lingo when he just told you, but you ain't doing nothing but rapping. You got rapping? You know, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Espinosa, you're dope, bro. You really blew this interrogation. For one, we can't take you serious. The door is wide open. This is a circus. If I was a lawyer, boy, I'd eat this up, boy. The world would be mad at me because Markeith would have got a light ass sentence. I would have got, boy, this right here would have, boy, yes, sir, ski. We would have did, even if I would have got, he would have got some money on the back end after this right here. I would have, yeah. A good lawyer would have got it right. But ain't nobody gonna take this case. You done killed police.
You nothing but a
babies,
sorry ass story.
Innocent ladies. Nobody gonna take this case.
2036.
This is gonna be interview with Markeith Loyd in reference to Sade Dixon's and her unborn child's death. His interview was conducted at the Orlando Police Department headquarters. The time right now is going to be...
Open your eyes, Markeith.
8:39.
Open your eyes. That was a true angel right there you put down.
Making the suspect open their eyes to look at a picture of one of the victims is another emotional reaction tactic interrogators will use.
That was Sergeant.
It was a true angel you put down because you're
a
pointless little fucking dog. Okay? And my only regret is that you're breathing right now. You get what you got coming.
Legendary. I thought you were really going to put up a fight.
I don't fear nothing.
Bitch. You don't fear nothing.
You know what? Beat this case. Meet me in the street. Beat the case. That's what you got to do. Beat the case. Beat the case. Because there will be another day. And you know what next time is going to happen? It's not going to be Sergeant Clayton. It's going to be somebody like me.
The officers end the interview in frustration when all the different tactics they tried get them nowhere with Markeith. This is not a case that a confession is necessary evidence. They have eyewitness accounts of both shootings.
You just rapping.
Yeah, I'm just rapping. You a f***ing rap.
You had the opportunity to do that. You had opportunities to do all that you talked about. You had all kinds of opportunities to talk about. And what'd you do? You crawled out on your hands and knees. You know what you are.
You'll get your bologna sandwich later. Hello.
In using the Reed method, the interrogators tried two major themes. First was appealing to his manhood and his desire to be legendary. This had relatively little impact, though surrounding appeals to his credibility did evoke some reactions. The other theme attempted was to play on his concept of remorse. However, there was even less success here. More officials come in to take photos of Markeith, cutting his shirt off and documenting his injuries. After a little while, medical assistance arrives for Markeith as well. Markeith was treated at a medical center for about 20 hours before being taken to Orange County Jail. And then, on January 19th, bright and early, he had his first court appearance, on charges related to Sade's death, that is. As far as legal trouble goes, this was far from Markeith's first rodeo. Markeith did...
Y'all can hear it now? Y'all can hear it? Everybody good? We can hear it, right? I wanted to make sure because I had it on mute. My earbuds died and it automatically went to mute. Y'all let me know if we can hear. Give me a thumbs up real quick or something. Okay.
Have a history of criminal activity going back 2 decades. In 1995, when Markeith was about 20, he had been arrested on a murder charge, which was later dropped because a witness lied about key information. Then in 1998, he was accused of battery on a law enforcement officer and spent 4 years in jail. Markeith attacked at least one guard while doing time for dealing drugs, and in 2010, he was caught with homemade weapons while in federal prison, which he said were 2 shanks for protection hidden in his hair. While behind bars, he pleaded guilty to cocaine possession from a prior case. Markeith got out of jail in 2014, and in 2015 he got married, but within 6 months of the wedding, he faced domestic violence charges against his wife, although they were dismissed. All in all, records show that Markeith has been arrested 20 times since 1994. But despite all the experience Markeith had being in the courtroom, he was quick to make a bad impression on officials during the first appearance for Sade's case. Markeith started out by declaring that he will be defending himself in court. Choosing to represent himself was a bold choice. Markeith may have had some grandiose traits, believing that he was so superior that he could do better than a lawyer. He may have enjoyed the feeling of power as well as the attention. On the other hand, it's also possible that Markeith had such a mistrust in authority that he felt he couldn't rely on a lawyer to be on his side. It's clear that nobody really thinks this is a good idea. But as the conversation goes on, Markeith gets fed up and starts interrupting, cursing at the judge repeatedly, as you can see in this clip.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to go ahead and do.
Well, first of all, I got questions to ask.
You're here for first appearances on a warrant, sir.
Y'all making up like I just went in there and shot this girl, endangering my family.
Okay, a judge is a...
What if other people want to do something back? Y'all portray this to the news people like I just went in there and shot this girl when there was other guns found on the scene. And all kinds of guns were pulled on me first, but y'all acting like I just went in there and shot her. Her little brother got dropped off while me and her was standing there talking. So there's all kind of other shit that happened before y'all just put on news. Oh, I just went there and shot this girl, got my family at danger. So no, I wasn't coming in right
Thanks
then.
for requesting, Mr.
Markeith goes on an angry rant about the fact that others were arrested in...
He wasn't cussing at the judge at all. He did not cuss at the judge one time.
...connection to his search, which he feels was unfair because he says he was doing everything himself.
I'm not finished talking because y'all been making up shit the whole time. And then y'all make up stuff on my family, lock them up.
It appears that it's important to Markeith to make it clear that no one helped him while he was on the run. This may have been an egotistical motivation as he wanted to take all the credit, that he did everything by himself.
No, that was not
Alternatively,
that.
he may have wanted to protect his family or friends from getting in further trouble. While psychopaths are unable to form emotional connections to others, sociopaths may form some meaningful relationships.
All right, here's what I'm going to go ahead.
I didn't receive nothing from nobody. I was out there by myself. How in the hell anybody helped me doing anything? I went to Walmart myself to buy food. Wasn't nobody doing nothing for me.
Now, the 3 people in question here are actually Markeith's former manager at a place called Texas Fried Chicken, who was alleged to have given Markeith food, Markeith's niece, who was believed to have picked up money for him, and one of Markeith's ex-girlfriends named Jamise, who was thought to have collected rent money from a woman at Markeith's apartment and planned to pass it on to him. Some have called these arrests into question, wondering if they were truly justified, or if these people were unfairly detained and employed to lure Markeith out of hiding, which has just been another popular talking point in this convoluted case. In his final note of the court appearance, Markeith brings up his injuries and says there was no reason for the violence he endured.
And then when they had me in the hospital, the Channel 9 News sent out their way for me to come out to see what they did for me. Or they done took my eye. They done broke my nose, broke my jaw. They did said I resisted, but I crawled out to the mother road. So how did I resist? I ain't resist. They just did that shit. They tried to hide it from the news people, but I'm here right now.
Corrections, I think we've established everything we need to do in a first appearance hearing. He can be taken after he signs. Have him sign the no contact.
Following Markeith's claims that he was beaten by the officers apprehending him, the Orlando Police Department released the helicopter video you saw earlier, which appeared to show one man kicking Markeith during the arrest. Police Chief John Mina held a news conference to address the content of the video. He says that officers were concerned that Markeith could have been hiding something within his body armor because of the way he was struggling as he crawled on the ground. Furthermore, Mina asserted that Markeith didn't comply when he was told to put his hands behind his back, which was one of the reasons force was used. It is reported that the officers kicked and punched Loyd in the face and struck him numerous times with the muzzles of their rifles, causing cuts to his face and back and a fractured eye socket, which required surgery. Markeith ended up losing that eye as a result of the injuries. The state attorney's office determined that these actions met the definition of deadly force, or force which was likely to cause death or great bodily harm. All the same, according to the Orlando Sentinel, the state attorney's office cited Florida's Stand Your Ground law and ultimately found that the use of force was lawful and justified. Markeith soon made his second appearance, where he was once again combative with the judge, and for some bizarre reason, he at first ignored her, denied he was Markeith Loyd, and then started asking who she was.
Sir, you're here for the charge of murder of a...
There ain't no Markeith Loyd. Who are you?
All right, you're here for murder of a law enforcement officer, attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, carjacking with a firearm, aggravated assault
May I have your name, please?
with intent to commit a felony, and finally, possession of a bulletproof vest and commission of a felony.
Markeith likely felt very powerless in court, so trying to turn the tables on the judge was his way of exerting control. There is little that Markeith can control in his life at this point except for his own words. Interrupting the judge or refusing to answer her questions was his attempt to take charge of the situation.
Mr. Loyd, do you want the services of the public defender? I'll ask you again. Mr. Loyd, would you like a public defender appointed to represent you?
You have a claim against him. May I ask who your name is, ma'am?
All right, I'm finding he didn't fill out any paperwork corrections. It's my understanding he didn't want to, so I'll go ahead and find that he's waived his appearance for today.
Record, please, ma'am.
His first appearance is over. Good luck to you, Mr. Loyd.
That conversation was certainly less than friendly, and unsurprisingly, a third court appearance didn't go much smoother. Markeith wore a bandage around his head and left eye, and he cursed at the judge again, saying, "I'm here for what? Resisting arrest? And this is what happened to me. F you." Nonetheless, a judge eventually ruled that Markeith was competent to represent himself. Fast forward to February, and Markeith is formally indicted on charges related to Sade and Deborah's deaths. Despite Markeith's insistence that he wanted to represent himself thus far, he suddenly declared that he wanted Florida's
That man eye is hideous. Yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna get no cooperation from him from this point forward.
highest paid capital litigation lawyer, Terrence Linneman, to represent him in his murder cases, a wish which was eventually granted. And this brings us to the second half of today's story, the murder trial. In researching this case, I always knew I wanted to analyze the interrogation footage you saw earlier. But the deeper I dug into this trial, the crazier things got, and I realized that the information revealed in court might just be the most intriguing part of the entire case. First of all, reports say that in the months leading up to the trial, Markeith went on a rampage in the Orange County Jail, violently ripping phones off the wall, breaking glass, and destroying a TV and iPad. Authorities say they couldn't get close enough to even use pepper spray. He apparently shouted about how he was the Son of God while causing thousands of dollars in damage to the facility. What's more, in videos of jail visits between Markeith and his family, Markeith appears to make light of his dire situation.
Turning through the phone call, it should be speedy private. Y'all get off. Everybody's like, oh, everybody, you want to download crabs? I'm being bad. I don't be bad. Write me a book.
Write you one.
Get some money. Everybody trying to get paid off my name. Let me use my own name.
You nationwide. Everybody know you. Worldwide. Everybody know you.
I'm worldwide now. I've been nationwide. After you hit me.
You would hear them. So you already know, food.
I was in the list. I'm everywhere.
I agree.
I was getting out on the bus stops.
What?
Yep. I was doing everything right to stay out there. I was working my ass off, doing right.
You think you were doing everything right, going right, and everything went wrong.
This is crazy. get involved with wrong people.
He may have been trying to put on a front for friends and family who came to visit him in jail in order to protect his image. He also seems to make fun of Shade.
She was texting me stuff like, you know, you lied to me, so much you want a family with me. I'm with your baby, you gotta worry about the baby no more, this and that. I'm like, man, you tripping. So she won't be tripping, not me. Cause I'll leave him, that's going on with my business.
Finally, in late 2019, the trial concerning the Shade Dixon case began. During his testimony, Markeith revealed details about his short-lived but turbulent relationship with a young woman, and his words are extremely telling. After getting out of prison, Markeith was working 4 jobs, and he went from being homeless to being able to rent a place of his own.
Yeah, that boy went to working 4 jobs.
Soon, he was excited to include Shade in his new life, but he says when they started talking, he asked her, "What else you got to offer? What's your credit score?" You see, Markeith had some very strict guidelines of what he wanted his partner to be like. The first time he picked Shade up to hang out in person after chatting online, he had some distinct opinions on her clothing choice.
When I first picked up, she came out and she had on some shorts, booty shorts. So I was gonna say something, but I didn't say anything. A queen don't dress like that. You're exposing yourself to the world.
We can see already that Markeith has a tendency to think he knows what's best for his romantic partners. Nonetheless, the relationship was budding, and Markeith says when they were about to have intercourse, she told him not to use protection. From that point, their relationship progressed quickly, and they started to move in together. Markeith goes on.
Wait. Just off the real? Just off the, don't use no protection. If a chick tell me not to use protection, I'm not fucking. Don't use no protection.
On to say that
I gotta ask. I gotta try to slip it in without using protection. If you just offer it to me, straight.
Shade wanted to study to become a real estate agent, and then later on an OBGYN. He started taking her to school during the days and working his delivery job at nights. But he claimed Shade started to think he was messing around with other women.
Look how tall he is over that truck, bro.
Therefore, Markeith started sleeping in the car in the parking lot when Shade was in class. Just from these anecdotes alone, it is clear to see that their relationship was toxic and built on a very shaky foundation from the very start. Markeith says they soon found out that Shade was pregnant, and they even went live on Facebook to show friends their sonogram appointment. But then Markeith calls attention to something really interesting.
A lot of people didn't pick up on it, but she live. She got the phone now. She's live. We get in the car. Then she was like, I need to check. I need to check when I conceive.
What did that mean to you?
I feel like she was pregnant before I got with her.
Okay. And how'd you feel about that?
I didn't care. I wanted the baby.
Oh.
Markeith explains that since he's a convicted felon, he can't adopt a child.
Damn, well, he just wanted a baby for real.
And he really wanted a baby to raise, even if it potentially wasn't his. His fixation on controlling her behavior only grew stronger. Now, one of his requests was understandable. He didn't want her to smoke weed while pregnant. Markeith spoke about why he started feeling especially adverse to drug use.
I was in the car, I smoked with him, and it had my whole body hurting. So I'm like, oh my God, my whole body was hurting. I'm like, Shade, you got this. I thought it was a sign from God, because if we just doing this to a grown person, what you think is doing to a fetus that's trying to develop a brain?
Markeith began to suspect more and more that Shade was smoking marijuana during her pregnancy, which became one of his biggest concerns. But Markeith's worries about Shade's lifestyle didn't stop at drugs. He also started instructing Shade not to eat meat. He supposedly hadn't consumed any himself in 10 years, saying that he doesn't believe in killing God's creations.
I don't eat meat. I don't believe in death, so I don't believe in killing God's creation. So I feel like God made animals just like he make us. We all the same flesh and blood, so I don't eat flesh and blood.
Markeith even says he received signs from God that he shouldn't eat meat. And this next clip shows the unorthodox way this happened.
I was in prison in Colorado. I was inside a mountain. And so I came out one day. I looked, I just see so much life. I see so much green, the trees, the earth, and then it hit me. I'm like, damn. So I felt like God was sending me the sign, like, this what it is.
It's unclear if Markeith is describing a hallucination in which he was inside a mountain, or whether he is attempting to describe a real situation he experienced. Hallucinations can be caused by a mental health disorder, but they can also occur as a result of drug use.
So it hit me. When nature is alive, it's green. The grass in the trees. When nature is dead, it's brown. And they say you are what you eat, so you really are what you eat. So if you take in death, death go follow. When you start eating how God created you to eat, your feces is going to come out green.
Markeith says he feels like he gets signs from God all the time. Markeith's unique moral system also presented itself in more questionable ways. Once, when Shade misled Markeith, he grabbed her by the neck and pushed her down in anger. Later on, though, he felt like what he did was wrong. He cut his long dreadlocks as a show of self-punishment. Things continued to go downhill, and eventually the relationship soured to the point where Markeith decided he wasn't too sure if things were going to work out with Shade. However, he didn't want to leave right away because he claims her family wanted her to get an abortion, and as he didn't agree with that, he had a plan. He would wait until she was 6 months pregnant to leave her so that she wouldn't be able to terminate the pregnancy. Interestingly, Shade's mother denied the claim that she had suggested an abortion to her daughter, and Markeith even admitted on cross-examination that he had only heard this secondhand from Shade. Markeith
Shade probably was throwing that thing around saying, hey, my mama even want me to get an abortion, so I don't even know, some really bad type shit. He wrong.
Really kept harping on how much he had wanted this child.
He ain't wrong, but he ain't right. That's what I'm feeling like.
Have a rough idea.
That's what I feel like this on this modesty.
What
for
he was
real.
going to do to keep the baby.
I'm just these last little 10 minutes. I'm like,
Markeith explained that he cheated on Shade with one of his ex-girlfriends once. And, long story short, Markeith planned to raise Shade's child with this ex-girlfriend as a plan B.
One day, she went somewhere. By this time, she just lied. She was lied about so much stuff, so I didn't trust her. So she went somewhere, so I called Janice. So she was like, where your girl last? I don't know. She probably with somebody. I don't know. Me and Janice went and had sex. And so that's when I told him, like, man, well, me and you go get back together. I'm like, I'm gonna get her 6 months to get her stuff together. I said, she got her stuff together, I'm gonna stay with her. I said, if she don't, me and you go get back together. Because at 6 months, she ain't gonna be able to get her abortion. So then she was like, all right, bet. So I had to make the future plans for Janice to be the mother.
It seems that Markeith had 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the relationship with Shade.
That man taking
and this
somebody
infidelity
else,
would end up being one of the last straws in the crumbling relationship. But one of the most heartbreaking parts of this footage is when Markeith talks about Shade's children. He describes a trip they all took together to a lake shortly before Shade's death. But Markeith's anger grew because he felt like Shade was distracted from outing with her kids, and he claims it was because she wanted to go smoke pot with friends.
I said, why you just sit there lying in my face like I'm some fool, like I don't know you high? I said, you see, you started this trash. Why these kids around here? I'm like, man, all you doing, I don't trust you. I don't want to be with you no more.
This started an angry back and forth of texts about the lack of trust in the relationship. Shade ended things on an amicable note, though. After Markeith dropped her off, Shade wasn't responding to him for a while, and so he sent her some long-winded texts telling her she could do whatever she wanted with her life, but he wanted her to keep the health of the baby in mind. And then, on December 13th, about an hour before the shooting happened, Shade responded to Markeith's messages saying, "Don't expect no baby." He interpreted this to mean she was getting an abortion. Shade texted Markeith screenshots of his Facebook conversation with another girl and called out that he went on live from a strip club with other girls within the 2 days after they broke up. And that's when Markeith headed over to Shade's house. And in this murder trial, right off the bat, it became clear that there were 2 very different accounts of what happened the night of her death. Up until a certain crucial point, the opposing sides told a relatively similar story. Shade and Markeith were in the midst of a heated confrontation, the unborn child and accusations of infidelity being the main topics at hand.
Okay.
At some point, Markeith admitted that he had hooked up with his ex. They were speaking outside of Shaday's home, but she suddenly went back inside before re-emerging and calling him to the side of the house. It was then, Markeith says, that he realized she had retrieved a gun.
That had been given to her as a gift. She took it downstairs and went back outside. Sometime after that, the defendant took the gun away from her.
Taken aback, he pulled out 2 guns of his own, which he says he always carried after being robbed, and prompted the girl to hand over her weapon. According to Markeith, Shaday did what he said and dropped it. But instead of dropping it carefully off to the side as he claims he instructed, he alleges she didn't listen and instead extended her arm out front to drop the gun, which caused him to panic, and he squeezed his trigger. The whole world screeched to a halt as both parties processed what he'd just done. However, the weapon luckily didn't fire. Markeith quickly retrieved Shaday's gun and put it into his pants pocket, which would seem like hopefully the end of an explosive situation. But then Shaday's brother, Ronald Stewart, came outside to see what was going on. He had heard the commotion and wanted to defuse the dramatic and increasingly dangerous confrontation. Markeith says he tried to explain that Shaday had started the altercation and that they were fine on their own and didn't need help. However, here's where the 2 versions of the story diverge. Markeith's lawyer said that Shaday taunted Markeith by saying that Ronald could beat him up.
My brother can whip your ass. Within a few minutes of that statement, her brother attacked Markeith Loyd.
Markeith claims he turned his body to show Ronald that he had taken Shaday's gun and tucked it in his back pocket. But he alleges that Ronald took the opportunity to attack, and a scuffle ensued, as demonstrated in this clip.
Okay, you got the gun cuffed, okay? And where is this hand? I'm turning like this. Oh, you're turning like this? And then show me what he does.
Not me, I'm touching.
Markeith says at some point Shaday's gun fell out of his pants where he had stashed it, and that he was scared for his life and afraid that Shaday had picked it up and rearmed
but she's
herself
24.
While he fought
She's
Ronald.
younger than my son.
And so Markeith
He's
went
my
into what he
age.
calls warrior mode and just started shooting over and over again, hitting Ronald in the chest and both thighs in the process. The prosecution, however, instead asserts that when Ronald came outside, he simply told the fighting pair to break it up and talk another day before he and Shaday turned to go back inside and walked onto the porch. However, they say the door was locked and allege that Markeith did the following.
The defendant, who had moved to the end of the driveway, then came up and stood just off of the concrete walkway in the yard. He reached into his hand warmer part of his jacket, pulled out a Smith & Wesson .40 caliber semi-automatic pistol that he had brought with him. He said, "Nah, she ain't going away. She's not going with you." She cocked the gun, he pointed it, and he fired.
The prosecution says the first round hit Ronald in the abdomen, causing him to fall down onto the porch. They say Markeith approached the porch, firing, hitting Shaday several times before she fell as well.
Ronald Stewart was laying on his back. He walked over, stood over Ronald, shot him a couple more times, left, and just walked out to his car.
Ronald himself testified in court that Markeith was standing a little ways away from him and pulled out the gun unprovoked while Shaday was banging on the door trying to get inside.
He did this motion to, I guess, put the bullet in the chamber.
Markeith, Ronald did not do what you said. I'm not buying that, Keith. I'm not buying that, Keithy. Ronald did not do that.
Before he did that, I was like, it's not that serious, bro. And I had my hands up like this. I heard a bang, and next thing I know, I didn't have control over my body.
He then says Markeith stepped over him and kept shooting Shaday before turning his attention back to Ronald and shooting some more. In a crucial query, Assistant State Attorney Rick Ridgway asked Markeith how a bullet fragment struck the concrete under Stewart if he wasn't standing over him and shooting downward. Markeith couldn't explain this. Markeith then started towards his car, but when Shaday's mother and other brother opened the door to see what was going on, he fired additional shots towards them. The prosecution highlighted this moment as follows in their opening statement.
When they opened the door...
Modesty. That boy big. That boy big. That boy big. Yeah, I would... But I don't think he had no tussle game about him because he only shooting.
There was the defendant running away toward his car. He turned, raised the gun, and pointed it at the door. Dominique grabbed his mother's arm, yanked her back inside, slammed the door, heard a couple more shots, then heard the car drive off.
Markeith's side argued that he only took those shots out of fear because he thought Shaday's family was a gun family.
I never meant for this to happen. I wanted my child. I'm not going to kill my sister. I'm not going to kill my queen. I wanted my child. I didn't want that. All I ever did all my life.
Now, Markeith also testified about his time on the run, and whether he's being completely honest or not about his intentions, his words still give us an interesting idea of his headspace. Authorities uncovered text messages sent from Markeith moments after the shooting. He texted Shaday.
For real, bro. I told you don't play with me, and you went and got a gun on me instead of talking to me.
I don't have no sympathy for him neither.
And is there anything incorrect about that?
I hope they fry him up.
What is it?
He shouldn't have did this to the folk, man. Not at
I
all.
thought I put do.
The text message that Markeith sent to Shaday shortly after the shooting indicates that he was already trying to put the blame anywhere but on himself. He's trying to justify his actions. He claims that there was a crucial typo in his text, alleging he meant to say, "Hope you do make it," instead of "Hope you don't." Hours later, he texted Shaday, "You caused this." Markeith says as he went on the run, he saw the news reporting that he went to Shaday's house, banged on the door, gunned her down, and then when her brother came to help, he gunned him down too.
Nah, he lost his eye from being kicked in the face. Yeah, he lost his eye at the surgery. He broke his orbital bone. You remember the surgery I told you I had? He had that, but they couldn't save him. That shit cost so much money to do. Like I have an artificial cone behind my eye. He couldn't get it. They took his eye. He lost his eye.
Which he says was a complete lie. So Markeith wanted to do something to set the story straight. He called his
Hey, Big.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
That it was self-defense. He says he wanted the authorities to have the media retract the version of the story that made him look bad, and then he would turn himself in.
He got his fake
this
eye
would be
in.
their way of proving they
He got to
weren't
keep that
trying to
eye
kill
in
him.
for me, man.
Markeith says he was worried that someone took Shaday's gun off the crime scene to make it look like he was the only one with a weapon. Strangely, his lawyer affirms that the gun left in the yard was not included in the probable cause affidavit for some reason. Markeith says he realized the investigators weren't going to set the story straight, so he sent his niece directly to talk to the news people.
So now I tell my niece, I'm like, you know what, bump the investigators, go to the news. Now I send her straight to the news. She goes to the news, she get an interview, and then I call her. I'm like, Kensha, what's up? What happened? She was crying. She was hysterical. She's like, Uncle Keith, they played what they wanted to play. They played what they wanted to play. They played what they wanted to play. So I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, man, they trying to kill me. I'm like, all right, come to find out, we trying to get the original interview. They done destroyed that. We try to get that for the news people. They done destroyed that. Because they know they part of it too.
In cross-examination, Markeith continued to assert that he was the victim in this whole situation.
So Ron attacked you, and then you thought Shaday had a gun, and that's why all the shooting took place.
Yes.
So it really wasn't your fault.
No.
Boy.
My question to you is, none of this is your fault.
No.
In fact, you're really the victim here today, aren't you?
Of course I am.
I have no more questions.
And so, after hearing all sides of what happened in the murder trial of Shaday Dixon and her unborn child, a jury found Markeith guilty of first-degree murder, killing of an unborn child, attempted first-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted felony murder, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Markeith had virtually no reaction, which was quite the change of pace from his early explosive behavior in court. Perhaps Markeith now knew that he needed to make the best impression on jurors, as his life was now in their hands. Now, the defense had one last shot to convince at least one juror from everything that has happened in Markeith's life that he should not get the death penalty. Markeith's mother testified on his behalf, affirming that she would continue to love him no matter what. She spoke a little on Markeith's childhood. At a young age, Markeith witnessed a friend and a cousin being murdered. His attorney explained that in the area Markeith grew up in, Pine Hills and Carver Shores, there are unfortunately 2 routes that a lot of people take: robbing or dealing drugs. He says Markeith chose the latter. Markeith's mother detailed the turbulent home life that Markeith was born into. She said Markeith's father died when the boy was 3 or 4 of a drug overdose. Markeith's mother is asked where Markeith would hang out from the ages of 10 to 13.
Yeah, for sure.
She responded that he spent his time in the streets and would take care
Like
of her
like
other
a
children
whiting on
while
a
she was
Friday night in
partying.
Brunswick.
The violence he witnessed and the trauma he experienced as a child likely had a huge impact on his development. He may have felt like he didn't have much control over his environment when he was young, which led him to have significant issues with control as he got older. Here are some relationship red flags that may signal possible danger to come. History of violence. If someone has a history of any kind of violence, it's a warning sign that more violence could occur in the future. The level of violence often escalates over time. Impulsive. People who are impulsive often act in the heat of the moment, based on high emotions rather than logical thought. If someone is both impulsive and has access to a weapon, especially a gun, this is a dicey combination, engages in dangerous behaviors. If someone is frequently involved in reckless behavior, steer clear. For example, if you're in a car with a partner who is speeding excessively, but they refuse to slow down when you ask them to, this is a red flag. They're showing a careless disregard for your safety. It also may be a scare tactic to show you that they are in control, makes threats toward other people. Pay attention to how your partner treats other people. If your partner frequently threatens or tries to intimidate others, this behavior could eventually be turned on you. Even if the threats are made in a joking manner, this behavior is still a red flag. Tells you what to wear. If your partner tries to tell you what you're allowed to wear, this is a red flag for an abusive relationship.
How we get into a
Controlling what someone
relationship?
wears is
We
one way that
supposed to be talking
abusers
about
exert
Markeith, man.
power over their partner. Abusers may also try to control who you can talk to, where you can go, or even what you're allowed to eat. Relationship moves very quickly. Abusive relationships often go from 0 to 100, with couples becoming very serious very fast, possibly moving in together or getting married in a short amount of time. The abuser may be very charming in the beginning phase of the relationship, and the partner likely feels flattered by all the attention. Now, this next part I found really shocking. Apparently, Markeith got kidnapped once when he was about 17, leading to some pretty severe injuries. The beating Markeith received in this instance reportedly lasted 4 hours, which is reported to have contributed to his PTSD and paranoia. Markeith's mother also spoke on him going to a mental institute at age 9. She says he was almost killed in prison when someone stabbed him with an ice pick close to the heart, which added to his paranoia about people coming after him. One of Markeith's sisters also spoke up to say that Markeith often acted as a protector in their formative years when the children's mother was absent, that he would steal food and belongings for the other kids on the nights they had to go hungry, and pay the lights and water bills to get them reconnected. 2 doctors testified during the trial. The first diagnosed Markeith with grandiose and paranoid delusions, which he said was important because this can precipitate violence.
So he gets targeted and arrested more often than others, and he used to run the entire city of Orlando, and real quickly I'm thinking, you know, these are odd or unusual thoughts.
A clinical psychologist also took the stand to say that Markeith suffers from PTSD, possibly resulting from childhood beatings at the hands of his mother, or the robberies he was the victim of during his time as a delivery man. Markeith testified that one co-worker got murdered working this same delivery job. Those were the main points that were presented in a bid to make the jurors sympathetic to Markeith and spare his life. And then finally, it was time for them to decide. Should Markeith spend his life in prison or be sentenced to death as punishment for the lives he took? The judge advised everyone that there would be no outburst when the verdict is read. In this tense clip, everyone holds their breath as the big moment takes place.
We, the jury, unanimously find that the aggravating factors are sufficient to warrant a possible sentence of death. No. Dated this 23rd day of October, 2019, in Orange County, Florida, signed by a foreperson.
Nearly 2 years after the start of his first trial, Markeith Loyd went to trial for the death of Deborah Clayton. Markeith's trial officially began in October 2021. Following the opening statements, Markeith made a shocking claim, shouting that he had attempted to turn himself in twice before Walmart, where Deborah was shot and killed. No evidence was presented to prove this claim. One of the main points of debate during the trial was who exactly fired the first shot, Markeith or Deborah. The defense claimed that Markeith saw a gun in his face as he left the store and thought he was going to be shot, so he ran. He says he didn't know the gun belonged to a police officer at the time. He also claimed that he was not holding a gun at the time when Deborah fired at him, and that he only pulled his gun out and returned fire after he heard a shot, claiming that he was defending his own life. However, it was made clear that even after an investigation, it was unknown beyond a reasonable doubt who actually fired first. During closing statements, Markeith made sure his feelings were hurt as he shouted, "They're lying." Yet on November 3rd, he was found guilty of the first-degree murder of Lieutenant Deborah Clayton. After his conviction, prosecutors then filed to seek the death penalty. Keeping in mind that Markeith had already avoided the death penalty previously, the prosecution argued that since Markeith already had a life sentence without the possibility of parole, that another life sentence would just, quote, be another piece of paper in Mr. Loyd's file, and that it was no punishment at all. In December 2021, a jury of 12, the same jury who found him guilty of first-degree murder the month prior, unanimously recommended that this time around, Markeith receive the death penalty. On March 23, 2022, about 5 years after Lieutenant Deborah Clayton was shot and killed, Markeith Loyd was sentenced to death.
Man, that was a tough one, bro. Modesty, you brought up a great point, man. She should have been in civilian clothes. She was off duty. She should have been in civilian clothes. Straight up, bro. Hey, man, I want to say thank y'all for rocking out with me for this case, the Markeith Loyd case. It was an intense case. We were back and forth. Tap in with my girl Modesty. Tap in with Tay White. Guess what? We got a new show dropping today, the 200th show. Go over there and celebrate with us. I hope to see you there. That's Tay White. Make sure you subscribe. It is Friday Junior, Thursday. Make sure you tap in with Modest Moments and get ready for band camp tomorrow. This has been real fun. I owe you tonight. Uno Does the Internet is going tonight. Say 9:15? 9:15. Hey, man, if y'all don't hear nothing I ever tell y'all in these podcasts, just know I always love y'all. And thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for being on this journey with me. We still got ways to go. Help me grow. Love y'all. We out of here.
Here this morning, police are looking for a suspect,
the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.